Ah yes, another roguelike game. There's never such thing as too many of them. Well, maybe there isn't my daily schedule because I get highly addicted to roguelikes all the time. Way too easily. So, we're here to talk about a roguelike that released 2 years ago. This game has gone through so many updates and iterations that it just continues to shock me. I'm pretty new to the game as my coworker showed me the game, and I might have actually totally gotten addicted, but let's not dive into that yet. So yeah, this is a roguelike, tons of characters, 4 weapons each, dozens upon dozens of skills, and even shitloads of runes to stock up on. The combinations are honestly endless. What isn't endless though is the amount of resources needed. And how do you want to get those? Fighting! You have to make your way through a ton of boss fights, 5 maps, and 7 levels of curses throughout all of these. And once you beat that, you can go into the true endless modes. One focuses on bosses and the other one on extending gameplay. Both are fun and extreme with how much you slaughter just everything. So enough of that overview, it's time to get into this video. So roguelikes can always be a hit or miss when it comes to first impressions. If they're really hard on the entry, they can push you away. If they're too easy, they can make you bored. In my honest thoughts, I think this game does really, it moves the needle towards the easy at times. But that's until you find out just how scaling functions. This game's big on scaling out the player. So what does that do when you outscale you? Basically, you find bullshit methods to remove the scaling. This isn't really an impression, but more of just, I like the fact that they give you a way to beat the scaling. But there are other pieces such as health that can't really be helped to eventually get yoinked from existence anyways. All this is to say that I sat down at my friend's house and played it for the first time, and it was just such a blast, even without knowing what I was doing, just selecting upgrades and things that sounded cool. And so that's how the addiction began. Just like with Minecraft, I went home and bought it myself, this time without my parents' PayPal. This game has bought some pretty solid strategy to keep me playing. Lots of unlockables and achievements. I am what we like to call in the industry an achievement whore. I will play a game for an ungodly amount of time to get achievements, and let's just say there are a ton. And we have found ways to speed things up, even more investments. But there's a reason this is my off-stream game to go right now. Just a little insight into my off-stream games. These are games I like to play on my own time. They might not make it into videos. They might. Who knows? It could be like this one and make it into the video. It's a way for me to casually play something without the pressure. It might take an unholy amount of hours as well. And what might take the most out of all those hours? The hundreds of achievements. Yes, you heard me right. Hundreds of them. So, of course, I am the llama himself and a pro gamer. I must 100% games if I can realistically do that. However, with this game, it might be a little bit on the unrealistic side. I love the idea of so many characters, weapons, and setups, but this does not make for a great achievement run since you have to get a level 150 or so on every character in the game to actually get the achievements. So yeah, as of this video is made and released, I'm going after them all. I wish I could say I was 100% done, but I just can't. Or, well, unless the video ends up taking me months, which it has not, because I'm making it right now, and I'm like probably halfway through the achievements. I think with about 120 hours of actual gameplay, I think I only have 180 out of 340 achievements you can get. I might have more than that by now. Who knows? I'm not going to go research. So, just to give you a little bit of insight to the achievements that are in the game. Weapons, heroes, map completions, curse level completions, and even hidden achievements. Every little thing in the game that you can do really can give you all of these achievements. However, the worst of the worst is the ascend to each of the characters. 150 levels are roughly needed. I think it's actually 175 after re-researching that you're needed to get on this bad boy at every character. And that's but I've already talked about that small issue of time draining. You need to do this for every single character, and you'll probably get a solid 90% of the achievement. So yeah, there isn't much else to say really besides they're going to be add characters for like over 400, 500 achievements on this. The only game I know that's be heading towards this amount is Vampire Survivors, so they don't calm down. But this is probably the most for a troll game that I have, because some of those are up to like 500, 600 achievements. And the grind. The grind is what I've given up on for the most part. I still play the game, but there's just way too much to get through. I want to continue, but it's just been a lot with work and such. So not to make this a section long, but if you don't want to have a bad time grinding levels, you will want to stick around. My friend found an awesome setup to get about 100 plus levels if you're good enough setup, and that's going from a level 1 to level 100. But I'm playing casually now and not aiming for 100% quite yet, and really enjoying the new additions. So tutorial time. Yeah, I said it before, I'll say it again. We will end up having tutorials in all of these because I said so, except for the last one because I forgot to do one. There are a few ways to level up, but the best is needing a first level maxed out on Curse. When you get this done, you can go start grinding levels like crazy. Go through the Curse levels, turn on anything that increases the health of elites and regular enemies. This will give you decent increase. Next up, the amount of enemies and elites. This will give you more enemies that you can get more XP, which gives more prestige crystals. Once you get up to this, you gotta turn on the Boom Boys. These are exploding goblins that will hopefully not wreck your life. Some people don't like enabling this, but turn on the Revenge of the Void. This basically spawns a meteorite on you, so be just mindful. Avoid as many of the lifeless upgrades as you can. You only need so many per void level, so to max out at a whopping 600% increase in prestige, I'll probably have to put a different one so you can check the screen. So go ahead and just pause the video right here, or if you want to visit my Discord and ask, links in the description. Also, you'll want to go to the Endless Voids for the most prestige after the main area. Okay, so now that you know just how to max everything lickety-split, it's time to talk new stuff. During the long research process of this video, totally not me playing the game over and over again because I enjoy it, there's been a major update to the game. For being 2 years at this point, the team just continues to put more and more content out. Recently, the new mode, Unholy Cathedral, dropped. This is a mode where you fight Void Lords back to back to back until all 6 are defeated, and there's 4 phases of this. The part that really makes this a challenge, though, is that it's a reset between every phase. This removes active abilities from the pool, so you don't just get to you just don't back yourself into a corner. I've not really seen a new character yet because of when I started, but with the last update being June of this year, I believe there's plenty more to be seen. So with all these new additions and long-term state of the game, I believe I fulfilled what I said to do this video, which is something? I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but hey, it's fun though. I like writing these, so yeah, get the game. It honestly is a super fun game that I've been enjoying, but many games nowadays really focus on the in-game scaling and how to make you feel like a god. This is all without letting you go to infinity. The best challenge is getting that one more void level further. I do plan on setting on my quest 100% this game, as I do with most games that I own. I just think that it's going to be an eye-catcher on my page with almost 400 achievements on it and being 100%. But for now, I think I'm going to leave this video off here. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know down in the comments on my live stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday live, or on the Discord link down below. I love taking feedback and improving these videos, so thank you so much for watching until this point, and I will see you in the next one.